Hey, Shalom, Shalom, first and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God. Yahweh will do so in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. It's your boy, Padatas Award, Genesis, Indiana, Genesis Israelites. You already know what it is. Um, I don't really have a lesson set in place, but I just want to chop it up with y'all. So, I was just sitting up here thinking, like, it's a lot of brothers that are in, whether you in a camp, to whatever type of camp you in. Um, you know, you got small cities. You got a lot of different brothers that's in these small cities, like whether you're in Indiana, Wisconsin, you in damn near Wisconsin or some stuff like that, some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of brothers that are in these small cities, and it's like it get discouraging when it's just one brother, it's just one of y'all, or maybe even just two of y'all, and y'all just laboring and laboring and laboring and laboring, and it seemed like, um, nothing is happening. You know what I'm saying? It seems like nothing is happening. You constantly planting seeds, you constantly watering seeds, and it just seemed like the increase is not happening. But behind closed doors, the increase is definitely happening. Like the scriptures talk about in First Corinthians, it talks about how, you know, um, this person planted the seed, this person watered the seed, but the Most High is the one that's gonna give the increase. Matter of fact, let me go to that precept so I can actually read it to you verbatim. Let's go there real quick because it gets. I know it gets rough. You know what I'm saying? Because like the scripture talk about when Yahweh Shah was sitting up there saying in Matthew, he was talking about how the workers are few. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people out there that need somebody to reach out to them. There's a lot of our people that are lost, but the workers are few, especially in these smaller cities. You know what I'm saying? Building up, trying to build a camp. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have brothers around you and stuff like that. But you can't let that discourage you. So let me read this. This is First Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6. I have planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. So that's something to keep in mind, man. Keep planting, where somebody hasn't planted, and also keep watering seeds because at the end of the day, the Most High is gonna get an increase. I was reading something this morning that really sparked something in me. Like just thinking about this. Um, I was reading about where Paul in Acts, I think it's like it's Acts 8 or 9, where Paul was terrorizing the church, terrorizing believers, and then he was blinded, and then you had him he was basically blinded and stuff like that. So you had Ananias. So meanwhile, while all this stuff is happening to Paul, Ananias, the Most High is using Ananias. He's telling Ananias, "I need you to go see Paul." You know what I'm saying? But and then you see Paul. You see in the scriptures it talks about Paul. Paul had received a vision that somebody named Ananias was coming to him. You see what I'm saying? So it shows you how the Most High is always working. And I say this, I say that, I brought that up just to say this. When it seems like, the Most High is not working, he's not bringing forth an increase, he's working behind closed doors. When it seemed like you've been putting all this work in, and it get very discouraging because it seemed like you're not seeing the fruit of your labors. You're putting out video after video, and you're seeing 10 views to 40 views to 30 views. You know what I'm saying? I'm still dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, for the most part, it ain't about. At the end of the day, for me, I do this because I love my people, and I'm gonna continue to put out the information because I love my people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing about to stop that. So keep keep doing what you're doing and staying on fire because in due season you're gonna reap. You know what I'm saying? In due season, man. Matter of fact, hold on. Because a lot of times we give up, man. We just sit up there and be like, I'm going to just give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a place where, I'm growing. I'm seeing growth. So we just want to give up. But it's like, sometimes you got to get it out the mud, man. You got to really get out there in the field. And you got to really get at it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting up there just expecting, to see growth or see an increase if you're not willing to put the work in. It comes with the territory, man. You got to put the work in. You got to be willing to put the work in. You got to be willing to, um, to just give everything you got. You know what I'm saying? This is Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So Don't grow weary in well doing, because in due season you're gonna reap. So just continue to do what you've been doing. Continue to go out there pushing, pushing the message, waving the hand, teaching the gospel, doing what you're supposed to do. Just continue to do that, because in due season you're gonna get what you're expecting. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a short message. So hopefully this reach somebody and just talk to somebody and speak to somebody and just giving y'all some type of encouragement. So shalom.